What's up, everybody? Hope all of y'all are doing undeniably fan-frickin-tastic out there. It's Monday, and you know what that means. It's vlog day once again. And as of today is SSP's 8th anniversary. I already uploaded the anniversary special earlier, so today marks the official start of the new year. Happy New Year, SelfStandard soldiers. Holding up an imaginary glass of wine for an imaginary toast. Here's to a good year for SSP being 8 years old, starting today. But, yeah, y'all, before I get into any updates right quick, I need to discuss what's been going on with me lately. Like some recent events that's been going on. For starters, I gotta give a special shout out to Dr. Tom Pritchard. It was this past Saturday, yesterday actually, from the day that I'm recording this, May 28th. Sorry, my mind just went blank. But yeah, Dr. Tom Pritchard was holding a seminar. Now, the seminar was supposed to be scheduled to happen in Wellford, South Carolina at the AWL Pavilion. Unfortunately, due to weather, I'm thinking I can blame it on the weather. The seminar got moved to my hometown, over there to Action Pack Wrestling. So that was like extremely convenient. It was extremely wet, but it was extremely convenient. And the seminar was like a very good learning experience for me. Not bad for my first seminar, I must say. Like, for those of you that don't know who Dr. Tom Pritchard is, that man is responsible for training a lot of talent in WWE. Some of them in the Attitude Era, others being from the FCW era of NXT, I guess. So, like some of the names just off the top of my head, Kurt Angle, Edge, The Rock, Roman Reigns, just to name a few. If you don't know him, Google him, please. But yeah, the man is very knowledgeable when it comes to pro wrestling, and I'm glad I was able to sit under his learning tree for such an experience. So during the seminar itself, there was a lot of talking about how to get, how to establish our character. I think I'm saying that right. And there wasn't much in-ring work, but I did get to work a small match with my homeboy Damian Legion. I interviewed him for a Q&A PW special back in 2015, but it was audio only, so Damian Legion, he has been on my channel before, but only through his voice. But anyway, Dr. Tom's only advice for me when it comes to like in-ring work was to slow down, and like that's always been an issue with me, but I'm pretty sure through time I will learn how to slow down and appreciate the moment as I'm trying to make it. Alright? But, so there was another portion of the class that really helped me out a lot, and that was the portion of the seminar where Dr. Tom had us trying to cut promos. He had a promo drill in mind for us, alright? And, so the promo drill, there was actually two of them. The first promo drill was, he just wanted us to talk about something. Like, a lot of the people, they tried to talk about other people in the room with them, and some of them tried to talk about themselves. Me, I talked about myself, and I tried to put my own character over as James SelfStandard. Alright, and like he gave me a minute to talk about what I needed to talk about, and sure enough, I was able to do it. I was able to keep my promo on time, I was able to get my catchphrases in there, but the second promo drill, he started naming out random wrestlers supposed to cut a promo on, and Dr. Tom, he said that I had to cut a promo on AJ Styles as if I was going to be having a match with him. So I was able to cut my promo on AJ Styles again. I was able to put the match over. I was able to tell the story about how AJ Styles has more clout than me, or how AJ Styles, he's been TNA champion, he's been WWE champion, but he can't say he was APW Carolina's champion. So I was able to put the story over, I was able to put AJ over, I was able to put myself over, and heck, I was even able to include an advertisement mid-promo for SSP SelfStandard programming, so that felt really good. Gotta love branding, am I right? But, yeah, and I was able to get my catchphrase right there in the end as well. But after the promo was over though, keep in mind that when I'm in the ring, I try to sell myself to be a goofball. Because the difference between James SelfStandard and James Ramsey is that James SelfStandard is everybody that... Look, James SelfStandard is everything that James Ramsey wants to be without fear. Alright? Like, I love being goofy when I'm in a good mood. James SelfStandard, he tries to be goofy and be animated as much as possible. Alright? Because he's in a good mood. His emotions are supposed to be amplified, I guess. And I take words like crazy and weird as a compliment in some circles. But after my promo of AJ was over, Dr. Tom said, "I think you're a lunatic." And he was absolutely right. Because, like, in a promo, if you're trying to sell your character, if you're trying to get your character over, you want the viewer to believe what you want them to believe. So if I wanted Dr. Tom Pritchard to think I was crazy, weird, or insane, I would say that mission was accomplished when the man called me a lunatic. So I gotta pat myself on the back for that one. But yeah, Dr. Tom's seminar, it was very cool. I'm glad I was able to experience it firsthand. But speaking of cool, I am like kind of upset right now. Yeah, I'm trying to keep this vlog as short as possible because it's getting dark out and I don't know how dark I am looking on the screen at the moment. But you know, I had to film the vlog from right here specifically. Because come on, it's SSP's 8th anniversary. Of course I had to film a vlog in the same place where SSP started. Not counting that anniversary special, of course, but like this is like an actual vlog from when I started 8 years ago back in 2015. But anyway, I'm kind of upset myself right now because here it is almost June. Look at me, I'm out here wearing a hoodie. I always poke fun at people that wear hoodies in the summertime or shorts in the winter. And now here I am wearing a hoodie this close to June, and it's not necessarily my fault because it's hot though, so I don't know why. It's been feeling good all May. It's been feeling good all May, feeling warm, but all of a sudden yesterday it started raining like a lot, and I started feeling very, very cold suddenly. Like heck, even at the seminar, I was like shivering. I didn't know how the heck that was happening. And heck, even today, like as soon as I walk into work, I start shivering right there in the workspace. Like I was feeling cold at work today too, and as soon as I got off work, I went immediately to church. And when I was in church though, I started feeling cold right there in the pew. Right there in the pew. I don't know what the heck was going on, but my face was like feeling a little warm. I'm not having a runny nose. I'm not coughing or anything, but I feel like I may have a cold on the way, or a fever, or the flu, and I hope that's not the case. I took some Dayquil earlier, so hopefully I'll be fine. Yeah, this weather is very weird, and it's making my body feel really, really weird. Like the last thing I need right now is. The last thing I need right now is some kind of sickness. Okay, I can't afford to have sickness right now, because I know I'm going to be off for Memorial Day and Tuesday, but I got to go back into work Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday this week. Next Sunday, actually. But Tuesday though, I have another job I got to get to. Not sure if I said it here on the vlog or not, but yes, I do have a second job now. This is an on-call job where I am working at a local funeral home. But right now, my current task is I am doing any work that does not involve a dead body. And surprisingly, that is a lot. Yeah, that is a lot of work at a funeral home that doesn't involve a dead body, believe it or not. But yeah, I don't know when I'm going to be doing this Tuesday when I go to work for him. But yeah, the funeral home owner, he definitely pays me good. So anything that my first job doesn't give me, the second on-call job does provide for me too, so that's good. But yeah, y'all, with this being the start of a new year for SSP, I do have content planned for this week. And like I said in the anniversary special, this year my main goal is to show that I love this more than I ever have before. I don't know what that means. Maybe that means I complain less. Maybe that means I work harder. Maybe that means I upload more. I can't say what that means. All I know is I need to figure out a way that if I didn't show enough love before in the past, I need to show more love this year more than ever. I need to show more love for my content, and I need to show more love for myself. Alright? But tomorrow I do have... tomorrow I'm going to be uploading an episode of Multiverse Mayhem. So you can see the progression of Cowie's reign to see if he still holds it or not. Wednesday is going to be an episode of My Dear Letters to the Loch Ness Monster. Thursday is going to be the premiere of a new season of OSG, for where I am playing a Mega Man X6. That won the coin flip last week. Friday is going to be an episode of I Draw. Haven't decided for what yet, so just stay tuned. I am planning an episode of I Draw. Alright. Saturday is going to be the official first episode of Utter Advice. Like what you saw during Week Mania, that was just like a pilot episode, I guess, to like help introduce Cowie to see what like he's going to be doing. Cowie got started in an episode of My Kingdom Cringe, and Cowie got started in an episode. Wait a minute, yeah, Cowie did first debut in an episode of My Kingdom Cringe. I don't remember which episode, but Cowie was there having his moves translated while he was eating a cow tail. Yeah. And then after that, he had the spot with Joey Ford when he was Multiversal Champion. So, I'm really starting to like how I'm going to be using the Cowie character going forward. Sunday, if I'm going to get everything filmed in time, it will be an episode of My Kingdom Cringe. But I've been thinking, I need to restructure the way My Kingdom Cringe is going forward. For example, before the intro, I need to add an extra scene where the King of Cringe is talking to all of his loyal subjects out there. But also on top of that, I need to add an extra scene to My Kingdom Cringe. I do. And the reason for that is because, like, lately I've been thinking about how My Kingdom Cringe can be connected to TikTok, or how my TikTok can be connected to YouTube. Well, the way I do that is I add an extra scene. Yep, normally I try to have at least 8 scenes minimum for My Kingdom Cringe. But now I'm thinking about upping that to either 9 or 10 different scenes, including the regular spots where I'm just having a random emotion in front of the green screen, or saying my random word, or heck, even the occasional scene where Poochie Paul is making an appearance, or the mild anarchy, if I can ever think of one. But yeah, My Kingdom Cringe is definitely going to be structured going forward. Now, unfortunately, though, bad news, you can notice that I don't have my Legacy Championship with me right now. For those of you that tuned in to CMW Evolution's YouTube channel for the Most Wanted event, you can see that, yes, I lost the championship to KMD under some dirty, horrible tactics. That was atrocious, I'm sorry. It was downright atrocious, I know it was. Y'all don't have to tell me anything about that. But, yeah, on my neck. So, I don't know what's going to be coming up next this year. I don't. Part of me's kind of scared, but part of me's kind of faithful. Y'all just pray for me, and let's hope this year becomes a great one. Let's hope the 8th year of SSP becomes a great one. Oh yeah, and as a reminder, as June approacheth quickly, we are so close to celebrating episode 400. I already filmed it in advance while I was at CMW Evolution Most Wanted. Alright? And you will be seeing a special guest join me for Sup Everybody episode 400. Now, a lot of thought went into this guest star, but a lot of ground rules have been laid down as well. So, when this Sup Everybody episode 400 drops, just be warned that a lot of thought went into it and a lot of careful consideration went into it. Alright. So, yeah, y'all, thank you all for tuning in. I'm trying to not even address the fact about how many subscribers I made in the past year. I'm trying to ignore that. All I can do, it's not just about numbers. Make your vids with all your love. Love. Videos should be made with all your love. I gotta sing that to myself anytime I start feeling worried about numbers going forward. If I ever feel worried about subscribers, sing that song. If I ever feel worried about how many likes or dislikes I get, I gotta sing that song to myself. Love conquers all in the end. Time to put up or shut up, I guess. So, yeah, I'll thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate all of your attendance here for the viewership. But yeah, until next time, make sure y'all pray for me. Hope I'm not getting too sick by this time tomorrow. Until next time, make sure all of you remember to be outrageously optimistic year round. Booyah, I'm out. Love you all. And here comes my hug of appreciation. Bye.